Hello, everyone. This is Cassandra Good. I'm reporting live from my home office, and I wanted to share my experience with an auto trader system that is supposedly the rave. And I'm not saying that it's not the rave, but it is being hailed as the rave on YouTube, on other different areas in the internet, and really giving people some phenomenal results. But I want to share my results and what I feel is more of a headache and like pulling teeth, pulling nails without hammer, the back of a hammer, whatever you want to call it. So let me get right to it. Now, this particular auto trader is called Snap Cash Binary. Now, I'm gonna go through a few points here. Before starting, if you really feel that you would like to try this auto trader, now I want to first disclaimer: I am not a professional trader. I do not know how to read a chart if my life depended on it. I've learned a few things about candlesticks and platforms or whatever, but not enough to say what is what, or to guide you as to what is a good, or to put you in a good line with a good trade, a successful trade. So I want you to know that hence the reason for me trying this Snap Cash Binary auto system, okay, auto trading system. So here's some things that I've learned. And again, at my fault, I take the risk. But here's some things that I learned after going through it. Instead of researching it before, I should have taken the time out to interview, research, or what have you. So here's what I found. Number one, before starting, make sure you create at least 5 to 6 Gmail accounts that are separate from what you have been using on a regular basis or whatever, and that's just only for the Autobot systems. Two, make sure you select a broker that only the traders seen on the YouTube videos are using while sharing their results. Let me tell you why. Because other brokers have all kinds of platforms, and that's something that I had to learn. It's something that is true. You will see that later on in this video. But I want to tell you right now, I've gone through several videos. I will share with you those videos and those different people and the different companies or associations that they are associated with. I will tell you now what you're seeing on YouTube. If you reside in the US of A, you will not be privy to those same brokers. Okay, so that just blew me out the water right off the bat. So, anyway. Number three, make sure when you do sign up and get one of the brokers that they activate it. Usually within 24 hours of signing up, and make sure to follow the information to get fully verified and compliant with them. Please don't skip anything. Most of them will ask you whatever credit card that you're using or payment that you use, whether it's a Visa debit or whatever you actually use. Make sure that you submit that, your state license, or a driver's license or whatever. It may be a passport, whatever you actually use, a current within 3 months, a very current utility bill. Make sure that you're giving them all the verification that they need, because they want to make sure actually when you actually request a withdrawal that they're actually paying the correct person. Number four, don't go with an unregulated broker no matter what. The reason why I say this, a lot of people have had some problems with that. Unregulated means so they can either take their time in paying you, or they don't pay you. So you don't want to risk that. And also, if an unregulated broker and with a regular broker, keep your earnings at maybe $100, $200, no more than $300 on a daily basis, and don't ask for like daily withdrawals. Number five, research as much as you can before going in and making the deposit. This is so imperative. If you don't know anything about that particular broker, keep that page open that you're actually going through with whatever bot system, auto trading system that you're actually using. You can go into another browser and you can kind of Google some information on that particular broker that has come up for you to actually link the Snap Cash binary setup with. Find out as much as you can within a certain allotted time to make sure that that is the one that you're going to go with and it's going to be compatible for you. Do not accept any bonuses, and if you can, avoid all new calls, because as soon as you submit your phone number, within 5 minutes the trader is going to call you and harass you. I say harassers because their primary objective is to try to get you into a managed account. That is something, especially if you're someone like me that don't know anything about trading, want to make sure that you build up a trust and a rapport with that particular broker. You want to try to test things out for yourself. I believe in trying to earn as much as you possibly can with the auto trader system if it allows you to be able to do so. And then and only then, if you feel comfortable with that broker, you try at least to do a withdrawal. The withdrawal came through successfully. If you have enough funds in there, then use those funds. I consider that house money. Then use those funds. Don't put any new funds in. Use those funds to be able to open that managed account and let that person build. And that's only after you've experienced some trust with that person. They're comfortable with you. They have been with you along the way. They're not harassing you and inundating you with calls out of the yin yang. Okay, so you want to make sure of that. Now, make sure also that you're very polite with these traders when they actually call you. Why? You might ask, Sandra, why are you doing that? And that's only because at the end of the day, they're the ones that's going to activate your software. The only way that they can activate that is, if they're in the mood to activate it. Yes, I have run into some people that would just, they don't want to activate it. If you're not going to, get a managed account with me and so I can make some money off of you, they'll come up with every reason possible as to why they don't want to activate that, or they might just ignore your call. I haven't had anyone to say I don't want to activate it or whatever, but I have plenty of them to say, those don't really work. You shouldn't try that system. You should try me. I get at least 30, 35. I've had one as high as 47% on a monthly basis for my people. My clients are very happy with me. I do a very, very good job. And of course, my take is 10% at the end when you do a withdrawal. So I take 10% out of that and so on and so on. So you understand what I'm getting at. Also, do not accept any bonuses. If you're only going to put the minimum in, let the software work. Let the software prove to you that it is a viable software, that it will work and produce some good results for you, give you a good return on your investment, but do not accept a bonus. You accept a bonus, you're running into all kinds of contingencies that when it's time to withdraw, that the broker company is going to say, hey, you can't do that because we gave you $1,000. You put $250 in, and we gave you $1,000. You can't take $3,000 out because basically that's some of our earnings. So you can't do that. You have to keep going and keep going and keep going. I've seen a lot of people get stuck up in that little spiral. So definitely do not accept any bonuses. Okay. Number 8, do not try and earn a lot all of a sudden. I see a lot of people going in there and I'm gonna leave this software on all night. Don't do that. Just trading is an emotional thing. It really is. And if you don't get a disciplinary type of routine into play, you can get carried away with it, and you definitely want to make sure you don't get carried away with it. So I'm just letting you know, just do a little bit at a time. Just think of it, hey, $50 a day, $50 a day can give a person nicely extra $1,500 a month. That's more than what you had before anyway, and that money is growing for you. Just a few trades a day can give you that kind of cushion, that kind of comfortability, especially with this particular auto trader doing very, very well coming out. So you should be able to see some nice profits and be thankful for that and be pleased with what you actually get. Don't try to run all into trying to keep going and keep going and keep going, because eventually you don't want the system to recognize that you're trying to pull too much from it, if you know what I mean on that. It makes sense? Okay. Number 9, I'm not trying to say that you cannot make $1,200 a day, but I will say this: if you do not know how to manually trade, don't don't expect 1,213 and all these other numbers that people are doing. What I'm seeing is when people are making that kind of amount of money off of these auto trade systems, they are also doing some subsequent manual trading as well. So if you don't know how to trade, don't go in there trying to do some super trades and knowing you understand pips or whatever the case may be. Let the auto trader work for you. Let it generate a nice tidy sum for you, some extra for you and your family, your loved ones. So don't do anything monstrous here and draw a lot of attention to yourself. That's very, very important. Number 10, never risk more than you can stand to lose. You have to remember that binary options is still a high risk nature type of platform. So you always want to be careful, okay? This platform is pretty easy and steadily when it says that the minimum is 250, that is your money. You can withdraw it at any time. There's no stipulations on it. There's no fees later on or anything like that. But you can know that 250, if it's out of your range, don't risk it, okay? But if it's in your range, by all means, if it's something that you would invest in a venture anyway, take your time, learn the system, make sure that what you're actually doing is compliance with whatever broker company that you're using or in order to get these earning potentials. Okay, so you always want to remember, just take your time, do a little bit at a time. Don't just go astronomical. And number 11, this is something that gave me, this is my opinion. I'm not even sure if this is good, if this Snap cash system is good for those that reside in the US of A. The reason why I say that is because there's so many limited brokers that are actually for the US of A. The ones, if you notice in the videos that I'm going to share with you, like GT Options, the 24 option, they are not for US of A people at all. But these are the videos that are being broadcasted across from YouTube channels and so forth as examples of people experiencing great earning potentials and so forth. They are not in the US of A. So I want this to be a very biased, and I want it to be a very straightforward process that I'm actually sharing with you, and it's a real review so you understand if you're in the US of A, your experiences might be a little bit different. You have to make sure that you research out some of these brokers and exactly find out if the platform that they provide for you, being in the US of A, is going to be identical to those that are being shared on YouTube, across the media. Because what I found is the two brokers that were given to me, I had different things, I had different experiences, and you will see right now. So first I'm going to do is take you right on over here to so that you can see me live going into the account. It's nothing hokey pokey or anything like that. You're actually seeing me go live into the account. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into the chosen broker that they had submitted me with. Now at first they did submit me with Remilia Capital. Now Remilia Capital gave me a bit of a resistance for 2 days. I never ended up funding it because of the resistance that I felt. The trader that called me immediately, within like 5 minutes of me submitting my telephone number and such thing, he immediately called me. When he immediately called me, he was just not very happy with the fact that I wanted to take the time out and I actually wanted to utilize this system. He was telling me you could get with a managed account. This is the best way. That's the safest course for me to be able to help you. Here at Remilia Capital, we do a lot of things for our people. We show them proof in the pudding that we can get them the end result that they're looking for. So what I'm going to do is go in here. This is the second one after I had submitted a variation of emails. The first one didn't go through. I'm not sure exactly what that was, but I couldn't use that email again. So I had to do another one. That's why I came up with Remilia Capital. And the third one is where I came in with Bank of Options, and they showed that they are pretty much a good broker. But I just want to show you the platform is totally different than what I will show and share with you compared to other people. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in here. so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, this is what I get, and it's automatically, this is what kind of bugged me right out the gate. I thought it was giving me a graph. Okay, I'm fine with graphs and all that other stuff and learning how to do things. And as you can see, you can kind of use different graphs or however you did, but this is irrelevant for me because I don't use that. If I don't know how to trade, again, I signed up for this because I wanted to use the auto trading feature. Okay, so what really got me was this whole thing about the time that it gave me. It was giving me 60-second calls. It was giving me 60-second trades. I was not happy about that. From what I've seen in a lot of the other videos is I wanted 15 minutes. Why is it not already set at 15 minutes if that's what the Snap Cash Binary already uses? Okay, so now I'm getting ready to sign into the Snap Cash Binary interface, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. In all other videos that you see, you will see how people are actually, soon as they sign in,
listen very carefully, but most
right
importantly,
into
please
a platform
do not tell anyone about this. What I'm about to give you is 100% confidential, and I'm only giving it to my most premier member. Why? Because this algorithm is highly guarded by the biggest Wall Street firm. I'm talking about the biggest financial firm in the whole world. They had this algorithm.
Hi guys, so I wanted to make sure that I came back here and you see exactly what I'm looking at here. I apologize. Let me get my screen straightened out here for you. You can see exactly what I'm looking at here. Does this look like a platform where I can do anything with? Okay, so this is how Bank of Options broke it down to me as to what I have available to be able to use and activate the auto trader. So here we go. First, I'm to go to information. And this is to make sure that when I go to information, I go right into robots. I'm to select my assets. I am to select my studies. I am to select the amount for robots, which is $5. I can have $5 or $25 here. Guys, this is it. This does not look like anything. Okay, what really got me was there is no way for me to select whether or not I want to do auto trade, whether I want to do manual trade, whether or not I want to do low risk, which is one trade, which is, or medium risk, which is 3 trades, or high risk, which is 5 trades. I don't have that option with Bank of Options. Okay. Also, what I found out is that this young man had let me know that he went in and selected my assets. He went in and selected my studies. He also went in because when I first saw this, I said, okay, $25. I'm selecting all of this, and then they're going to activate my software. Well, from my understanding and from what they told me, this is my software. This does not look like this. I'm getting ready to open up another page for you guys so you can see exactly what I expected to see. And just to give you an example, I pulled up some stuff here. I pulled up some videos here, guys, because I think people need to know this. They really need to know this because all of them are not going to give you the same platform.
Good evening, everyone. It's Paul from Prestige Binary Options, and welcome to a special edition regarding the SnapCash Binary software.
And
now, the
what
reason
kind
why
of platform he has,
this is somewhat special is because
is not the same as
tonight actually marks 1 month since I've been using this trading software.
I'm going to fast forward this.
So for this special review, regarding strategies and live videos regarding auto trading and manual trading with SnapCash Binary. So that way you can get a full gist of what we've gone over, so that way you can view those old videos that we've already posted, and everything that we'll be discussing, all the videos and whatnot. I will leave the links below in the video description as well, so that way you can view those on your own time, and also visit the SnapCash Binary website so you can learn more about what they have to offer for newcoming and experienced traders. Now, earlier this morning, you guys might have already seen that we did a quick live auto trading session where we placed 5 total automated trades.
Now, let me pause his video. This does not look like anything that I have. This is my software through Binary of Options. This is what they told me that do you see any option for me to do auto or for me to do anything? Okay, I played with the buttons over here. All of this is just basically different platforms, things that, and also let me tell you this too. Do you see it? When you look at their stuff, this doesn't let me know, one positions. It doesn't let me know the history. It doesn't let me know anything. But what it does let me know, sorry guys, I apologize for that. But I wanted to make sure that you understood that what I'm actually doing here is showing you that this is not even working. You know, how did they even skip the information here, right? Let's see here. Hi guys, I wanted to get back with you and I apologize. I wanted to show you I'm supposed to have information here. What positions won? I started this account with $250. Okay, when I started this account with $250, now it traded on its own, or whoever traded it for the $250. It took it up to it was $290 earlier. Then it came back to $284. I am in the home section. If you notice, if you look on the other videos, I want you to see this. I am in the home section. You see this? None of this. Let's go back so you see all of this lined up. I have none of this in my binary of options. As you can see, all of this is lined up appropriately. Okay? All I have is graphs. Okay? I go into information. I go into robots. This is the interface that they told me that I have to work with, which I'm not happy about. Again, if you are using any kind of, and I'm upset because this is not, no one says, okay, if you use this platform, if you use that platform, it's going to look different. When I go to each one of these, and I'm going to show you some more, guys. This young man is Prestige Options. Let's see, Binary Options Trading. Again, you'll see he's using GTO options. Okay. Go up here, show you another guy, another person. Most of these individuals are using GT options, okay?
trader now
Again,
yesterday.
see how
I
this
talked about my
is?
day
See how this platform
two
is?
results
Again,
and
you can see how
everything you
mine
can
is
do with
lined up
this new
here.
auto trader using custom.
You can see how mine is lined up here, and that there you again GT options. Okay, GT options. All right. Let me go and try another one for you so you can understand exactly what I'm talking about here, guys. And I'm hoping I'm helping as many people as I possibly can, because this has been a real headache. Here this young lady is using her system. She of course she has her screen enlarged. I mean, let me see if I can take it where you can actually see who she's actually using as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's using GT options as well.
My economic calendar already
Well, she might go into.
always have to bear in mind that you are dealing with a robot. Check what
GT
the auto
options.
trader has been.
I noticed each one of these individuals are using GT options. Now, guys, all of them that are doing these proofs and showing that the Snapcash binary is working. I did run into one that is using 24 options. They're not even available for the US of A. GT option is not available for the US of A. If someone can show me a good broker that we in the US of A can actually use with Snap Cash binary, I will say that US of A, thumbs up, go for it. But from what I'm seeing, this is not looking like it's a good compatible opportunity for those that reside in the US of A. Even though they're saying, yes, that it's good for people in the US of A, just allow us to be able to see and use those different brokers. Please tell us what brokers that we can actually utilize that will give us the same platform, platform that we can actually use, that gives us the same opportunity to use the auto trader, the manual trader, give us the same features that we can use. Please, by all means, reach out to me, put some messages below, let me know. Other than that, I'm withdrawing out of Bank of Options. There's no way. How can I use someone else's video tutorials and I don't even have the same features at my disposal? It's virtually impossible to do so. It's virtually impossible for me to experience the success and being able to learn, if I wanted to do some manual trades or to see exactly what trades I need to take, because as you can see, that wasn't available to me. Okay, so I hope this has helped. Again, my name is Cassandra Good. I'm here in Albany, Georgia. I am just like anybody else. We all want to have an extra influx of earning potential and have a diversification of a portfolio. And I was trying to add binary options once again by way of auto trading with robots to my portfolio. So any one of you all that are sharing your wonderful opportunities with Snapcash binary, that know for a fact that there are US of A people that are using brokers that they can actually use, that have the same platform that we can use, by all means, let me know. I don't mind creating several more Gmail accounts so that I can fish through them and be able to experience the same opportunities that you all are as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, comment below, share the wealth. Let me know exactly what we can do here in the US of A to experience the same opportunity and the same results that you are experiencing as well. Y'all have a great evening. I'll speak to you soon, and thank you so much. Bye for now.